Life can feel like a never-ending hustle when you're barely scraping by. Rent's due, gas prices are wild, and everything just seems stacked against you. It's like you're stuck in a maze with no way out. But what if I told you there's a way out? The game isn't rigged, it's just that you're playing it without a proper strategy. By the end of this video, you'll have a game plan to build a better financial future without needing a miracle or a lottery ticket. You know, people always talk about the rich getting richer, right? It's easy to think they're just working themselves to the bone, pulling 80-hour weeks, and sacrificing their lives for every extra dollar. But here's the thing. It's not about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work. Rich people, they've figured out a secret. They make their money work for them. Think about it. When you're trading your time for a paycheck, there's a limit to how much you can earn. There are only so many hours in a day, right? But when you have your money working for you, generating interest, dividends, or growing in investments, that's when things start to change. That's how you build real wealth, the kind that gives you options and freedom. So I want you to ask yourself, how much of your time are you trading for money right now? Drop a comment below and let me know. Let's talk about something that most people find intimidating: investing. It's a word that often conjures up images of frantic stock traders and complex financial charts. But don't worry, I'm not going to throw around complicated Wall Street jargon. Instead, we'll break it down into simple, digestible pieces. We're going to keep it simple because the truth is investing doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as straightforward as planting a seed and watching it grow. One of the easiest and most effective ways to start is with something called an index fund. This is a type of mutual fund designed to follow certain preset rules so that the fund can track a specified basket of underlying investments. Think of it like a basket of stocks that tracks the performance of the entire market. Just like a basket of apples, some might be bruised, but overall, the basket is still valuable. Instead of trying to pick individual stocks, which, let's be honest, is a lot like gambling, you're investing in the overall growth of the economy. This way, you spread your risk and increase your chances of seeing a positive return. And the best part, you don't need a ton of money to get started. Even small, consistent investments can add up over time. Even just $5 a day, invested consistently in an index fund, could grow to over $100,000 in 30 years. That's the magic of starting small and being consistent. That's the power of compound interest, my friends. It's the interest on your interest, and it can turn modest savings into a substantial nest egg. It's like a snowball effect for your money. As it rolls down the hill, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger. The key is to start early and be consistent. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Remember, you're playing the long game here. Investing is not about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth steadily over time. Prioritize your future self over instant gratification. The small sacrifices you make today can lead to a more secure and prosperous future. All right, let's get real for a second. How many of you actually track where your money goes each month? If you're not raising your hand, you're not alone. But here's the thing, you can't fix what you don't track. It's like trying to lose weight without paying attention to what you eat. You might see some small changes, but you're not going to get the results you want. So here's your first challenge. Track every single penny you spend for 1 week. Use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a budgeting app, whatever works for you. And I guarantee you'll be surprised by what you find. Those daily coffees, those impulse buys at the checkout line, they all add up. Once you see where your money is actually going, you can start plugging those leaks. Chapter 4. Build your income streams. Here's the thing about wealthy people. They rarely rely on just one source of income. They diversify their income streams to ensure financial stability and growth. They understand that having multiple streams of income is like having multiple safety nets. Each stream acts as a buffer against financial uncertainty. If one stream dries up, they've got others to fall back on. This approach minimizes risk and maximizes potential for wealth accumulation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gil, I can barely keep up with my full-time job. How am I supposed to find time for a side hustle? And that's fair. Balancing a full-time job with additional income streams can seem daunting. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be another full-time job. It can be something manageable that fits into your existing schedule. It could be something as simple as selling handmade crafts on Etsy, which allows you to turn a hobby into a profitable venture. Driving for a ride-sharing service on the weekends, providing you with flexible hours and extra cash. or even just renting out a spare room on Airbnb. This can be a great way to monetize unused space in your home. The key is to find something that aligns with your skills and interests, something you enjoy doing, something you can do consistently without burning yourself out. Consistency is crucial for building a sustainable income stream. What side hustle sounds doable for you? Think about your passions and how you can turn them into income. Let me know in the comments. I might just share a few insider tips tailored to your ideas. Your journey to financial freedom starts with that first step. Chapter 5: Shift your mindset. Success starts in your head. If you're always saying, "I can't afford this," or "I'll never be able to save that much," you're basically programming yourself to believe it. Your words have power, my friends. They shape your thoughts, and your thoughts shape your actions. So, let's try a little experiment this week. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," ask yourself, "How can I afford this?" It's a small shift, but it makes a massive difference. When you ask how, your brain starts looking for solutions. It forces you to get creative, to explore different options, to think outside the box. Give it a try this week and come back to tell me how it worked for you. I bet you'll be surprised by the results. Chapter 6: Consistency is key. Listen, I'm going to be straight with you. There's no magic bullet, no get-rich-quick scheme that actually works. These quick fixes are often just illusions, distractions that lead you away from your true goals. Building wealth takes time, it takes effort, and it takes consistency. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed even when the results aren't immediate. The problem isn't that opportunities don't exist. It's that most people quit before they see results. They give up just when they are on the brink of a breakthrough. They get discouraged, they get distracted, they get sidetracked by the next shiny object. But you're different. You understand that real success requires focus and perseverance. You're watching this video because you're serious about changing your financial future. You're ready to take control and make a lasting impact on your life. You're ready to put in the work, even if it's just one small step at a time. Every journey begins with a single step, and each step you take brings you closer to your goals. So here's what I want you to do. Commit to one small change this week. It doesn't have to be monumental. It just has to be something you can stick to. Maybe it's starting a budget, tracking your expenses to see where your money is going, cutting out one unnecessary expense, something that you don't really need but have been spending on out of habit, or opening a savings account. Start small, even if it's just a few dollars a week. Whatever it is, make it something you can stick to, something you can build on. Consistency is about creating habits that support your goals. Remember, consistency beats talent every time. Talent can give you a head start, but consistency will take you across the finish line. The small steps you take today will build the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to your overall success. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it valuable. Remember, you don't have to wait for a miracle or a lottery ticket to start building a better financial future. Commit to one small change this week. Maybe it's starting a budget, cutting out one unnecessary expense, or opening a savings account. If you found even one useful tip today, smash that like button and hit subscribe. This channel isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving, no matter where you start. Join the family, and let's grow together. Catch you in the next video.